everybody. Hey Brenda, how's everybody today? We would be doing Longarm Friday. I have everything set up. I just want to wait for a couple more people. And I'm going to go turn off the AC real quick because it's a bit chilly in here. This morning when I came out here, outside was about 70 to 80 degrees. It dropped down to 50 to 40 before I left to go get my kid this afternoon. So I'll be right back, and then we'll start our long arm day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Awesome, Brenda. So what are you all doing this weekend before we start my long arm? Hi, Sheila. Sorry, trying to watch and make sure we don't have any storms. Because with that amount of about 20% decrease in our temperature today, tells me something. I'm having a good day. And let me make this screen bigger. Hi, Kim. You good? I'm going to be starting this Big B. Her name is Big B. Because she's kind of sometimes a pain in my butt. She's a Banana Q24 on a 13-foot frame. She is going to be run by computer. So you're going to see me so my face will still be in the corner like always. I will always do everything. Awesome, Sheila. Hey, Mary. I was getting rain drips, too. It went from this morning about 11 o'clock, we had 70 to 80 degrees temperature. And by the time 2:30, I walked out of the shop and it was 50 degrees to 40 degrees. Hey, Linda. Oh, you're fine, Linda. Hey, Heather. Ooh, awesome, Brenda. So, as I was saying about my long arm, it's a Q24 on a 13-foot frame. Hey, Steph. I do a lot of between free motioning, ruler work, and computer. So you're going to see me multitask like a normal scheduled day if I wasn't doing a live. Pretty much I multitask when it's computerized to where I'm not letting the computer to do it while I could work on something else. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Hey, Erica. And this quilt that I am working on is for my friend Erica, who's in the chat. And so hopefully we can get that started. Awesome, Sheila. You probably won't see my face for a little bit, so I don't know why it's so blurry. Give me a second. She did a beautiful job on this quilt. It is HST's, and with her being in the chat right now, she could tell you a little bit more about it. So I am going to go ahead and start the machine, and I'll give you guys a little tour since I can't see the chat right now. So these beautiful pineapples and some other HST colors. I'm doing this quilt and one other for her. This is her backing. So I hope you guys are ready to watch this get quilted. Sorry for the bumpy ride. So here we go. I figured out answer questions as that goes. Hey Sean, how are you? Hey Amy. I do apologize if it's a little bumpy ride, because it tends to do that. I would take credit, but it's not my credit. Erica that's in the chat, she made this, and there you go. She's got. So she just told you it's part of a study of lap quilts using Hawaiian fabric as an ode to my Hawaiian husband. Her husband is from Hawaii, so I did the same thing, Amy. So okay, Mary. See you later. So if you have any other questions about the long arm, please be more than welcome to ask. I am here for that while that is running. And yes, I do have to kind of go over there and stop when it stops. It's a single individual design. It won't attach to each other. Okay, Sandra. Okay, Erica. But it's an individual design. And so with it, yes, you do, Erica. So I have to go over when it's finished to cut the thread, snip the bobbin, and then turn around and start it again. So, and I had to give her a heads up that I was getting on with her quilt. I am going to be doing her other one as well. And I need to put the leaders onto the backing. So, and I am using glide thread at this moment to let you guys know. I am enjoying it. So it's going to get a little bumpy. I do apologize for that. Let me see if I can find her backing. So I use zipper leaders. So I basically base my backing onto the leaders. Oh, Sean, the laser, what you're seeing is the laser that goes on the top where it will point where I need it to go. So it will tell me where if the thread was to pop or something, I could see where that laser line will line up to the last stop spot. So and she sounds like she needs whirled here in a minute. Yeah, it also helps so when I was to go make my safe area, I take, give me a second. She tends to try to pop the bars, so I always have to look. She bops a little bit because I'm using a different stand to hold it. But I will turn off the laser when we move. So if you guys do have questions, please ask. I'm always here to answer these. Anything with Bonina or something simpler of what kind of long arms, I will tell you, I prefer you guys to test your own long arms at a quilt show or anything else. Other than that, I can answer some other questions. And I need to go over and make sure it's doing alright. And I'll be back over here. If you guys have questions, please know that I'm trying to multitask. Hey, Kathleen. So, a quilt normally, if I don't have a lot of things going on today, if I wasn't having to pick up the kid or do extra stuff, would take me, that size usually between lap and smaller would probably take me a day if I'm doing computerized. Other than that, anything bigger takes me, I always tell people, whoever are new, I give myself at least a week or two so that in case like I need to take care of something with the machine or anything. I may turn it off here in a second so it's not distracting. The reason I say I give them a week on bigger or two on bigger quilts is so that if the machine decides, oh, I'm going to be a cranky one, that's why her nickname is Big B, or she needs to go in and be serviced. More than likely, I do most of my maintenance here at home. So, and please ignore my ugly nails. I did forget to do something. I figured you figured that one out. I know, but I am going to go ahead and turn that off so that you guys don't have that as a distraction. I don't get that with my long arm, Sean, only because they won't do that. And I have a dealer that is about 45 minutes from me. So I have to take it in to them. I oil first. Okay, before I start this again, and give you guys a reason. I oil every morning. The minute I take off, when I turn it off for the night or anything, first thing in the morning, all the machines that I have here in the shop, in my 10x20 shop, automatically get oiled every day. And if it sounds like it needs to be oiled a little bit more, then yes, I will do. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Kathleen, for those. If it starts to sound what it was sounding, I'm about to oil it here in a second, but typically I don't oil if there's white fabric or white thread, because it tends to be black marks on it. It can be washed and all, but it just don't like, and I've oiled it this morning already. It's one of my things I like to do first thing in the morning. Go around and oil all my 3 machines. 4. I have to really count. Sorry, guys. Hey, Dahlia. And that way it gets the good. I always clean it, oil it. Yes, they say every day. Some people say if you don't use the machine every day, don't bother to oil it. Sorry. Because oil it when you are using it is the most thing I would always say. When you're going to use it, oil it. And I believe Erica has the older version of Banana. You probably should. The only thing, Amy, the first time you get on that machine, I would say just oil it that minute. If you're doing like white fabric and white thread, I have a suggestion for all of you. Always take a colored fabric, a scrap piece of batting, and a scrap 2-sided fabric, and play with it to get the oil out of the way. Because then you're not leaving the oil on your thread and fabric. If that makes sense. So Dahlia, since she came in a little late, Erica is my friend who lives in another state from me. Her and I, I'm not going to get you. We met on TikTok. This is her quilt. I have another one of hers, and she does plan on keeping me busy. And her store is called Little Glass Quilt. She was first a needle thread gal, and then she became a gal who does glass quilts. I wonder if I can find it. She takes quilt blocks, I found it, and turns them with using glass. So that's what she sent me a long time ago for helping her out. And she takes quilt blocks and utilize them in glass. I try to hang mine up, and I'm scared to hang it back up on the window to make it look pretty because the command hook wouldn't stay on. So we're going to go ahead and get this machine going again. I won't be able to see the questions. Okay, Amy. And that's right, Amy, on that, because like here in a minute I'm going to get ready to oil Tula. And then I also need to oil the other ones for embroidering. I even have to do it with the Quattro. So, hey Mona. So I will show you the other quilt that I am doing for her. And it won't be ready yet until we have this one done. This is called her temperature quilt. I have it laying over here because I was trying to get ready to press it and all that. She did this, and I'm going to move you guys a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. You're going to hear that in the background, but I am going to make the window open bigger so you guys can see her quilt. You're welcome, Amy. This was her temperature quilt. So that's another quilt that I'm going to be quilting. I haven't decided on a design for her. Yeah, that's why I talk about her a lot. Plus, she's an amazing friend. Eventually, we get to meet one day. So, they are the hibiscus flowers. Give me a second and I will pull up this so you guys can see the back. She has Instagram, she has Facebook, she has TikTok, and I will tell you, she is always on TikTok. Which reminds me, I gotta be a better friend and be on TikTok a little bit more. You can do that, Sheila. Oh, you okay, Brenda? Oh, I'm so sorry, Mona. I hope everything's okay. She always does TikTok Live, which, by the way, I did see you earlier. I couldn't hop in because I was doing some stuff. She's always in her garage, putting glass together, breaking it, making it. She doesn't do just the small 3x3. I don't know the biggest one she has. So, it's okay, Dahlia. So, and then the reason you still see the laser light is underneath the fabric is the lights for the machine. And I can't turn those off. Hey, Crystal. So, if you have any other questions, I'm more than welcome to answer any of those. Yeah. There you go. She answered. I forgot how big you go. She also has a Facebook page, Dahlia. And it's called Little Glass Quilts. I'll type it in. She does amazing work. There you go, guys. It's called Little Glass Quilts. And she's got a Facebook page as well. And I'm also glad that your daughter's doing okay, Mona. I'm so sorry that happened. I do apologize for the bumpiness. I don't have it secured tight enough. But maybe when I go over there to cut thread, I will... You're welcome, Erica. I will fix that. She can also do some custom if that's still up for it. But you just have to talk to her. So... trying to watch to make sure I'm not over the time for my mom who's cooking homemade dinner from scratch. So I don't want to miss that. So. Okay, on average postage is between 20 to 50. It depends though, Brenda, because it depends on the size of the quilt. So I usually spend about $8 to $20 because I also put insurance on them because I am very gotta have them there. No, I don't want to miss out my home cooking from my mom, who rarely cooks, so. Yeah. Please forgive me if I get a little jumpy because of that. It's a new phone, and I'm very protective of it. I haven't worked with wool batting. I don't mind trying it out. And most of the time, most of my customers will say, hey, since you have the batting, would you charge me the package? And that's what typically happens. Let me get this taken care of. I don't have to do the back stitching to lock it in because it already does it for me. All I have to do is snip and snip and click continue. I would say if you don't ever feel comfortable with what I did, thank you, Mona. My old phone was an Android, and we switched over to iPhone so I can actually get good, clear pictures. What you saw me do is snip thread. If you don't feel comfortable with the machine moving, you can always pause it and snip the thread. Yeah, I've never, have quilted on wool yet. Most of my customers end up doing what I have, which is warm and natural. So the quilts that I'm working on for the kindergarten, the handprints, I'm going to do warm and natural white batting instead of a cream warm natural. So they're up there. There's 3 blocks done. I have several more to make. So Kathleen, you're gonna have to ask some of these quilters because I don't do bamboo or wool. So that's the only reason I don't. I do what my customers bring me. They bring me polyester, I use it. I don't know why the image is freezing up on you guys. I do apologize for that. We'll see how that works because I'm trying to get the fabric kit for Tula Pink's Butterfly, the version 2, so that I can make that. And I'm thinking maybe trying wool and see it because this is going to go on my bed, but it will not get used as a bed blanket because of my 3 German Shepherds. I don't think his dad have a channel. And it was in the past. It's by number, Kathleen. I'm sorry. And I don't remember the numbers, or I would have sent them to you. I don't know which one is which. To my Discord. Last night a few ladies and I had talked about creating our own guild through Zoom. So that, Erica! I can even do that. I do that sometimes. I usually allow them, the customer, to choose. If I include it in my cost, it would go. The price would go up, and then I have to deal with some people dealing with the issue of my cost. I haven't figured it out yet. I used 80/20. I know, Kathleen. As soon as I have everything set up, I will make sure you have the numbers. So, and I gotta make sure I get Erica's stuff in there too. Okay, thank you, Brenda, for giving me that information. I'm just using the Bond and Porter's wall hanger. So, I started just recently doing glide, like I was telling everybody last night. I'm using Glide White right now with Glide pre-wound. Okay. So it's magnetized to my bobbin. So I'm using that right now. Hey Shirley. And then her other quilt I'm going to use, and I'm gonna bring you guys down a little, the main screen down so you guys can see this color. I'm going to use this gray for her other quilt. I purchased from Marshall's. I purchased from sometimes Wish for 80/20. I purchased from JOANNS for the whole bolt. I also looking into some other stuff, Sheila. That's what it's sewing right now, Mona. That's what I'm using right now. And I'm using the Magnet Glide thread, which has the magnet in it. I am really liking them. So, I do hope to enjoy them. So I hope that enjoying this video, this live for it. If you guys have questions, please ask them. I know a couple of friends of mine will know a little bit more. And a couple other friends know a little bit differently sometimes. I use warm and natural because that's what I prefer. But I don't mind using polyester. I don't mind using any other kind of batting. If the customer brings me the batting, or if they suggest I pick the batting, that's understandable. Yes, please understand. It's a little wobbly today. I do apologize for that. It has, Sheila, the only time I really do anything with them is when they have a coupon for it, because then that's when I get it. My husband and I are looking into where I can help, because I thought about looking into where I can start purchasing, reselling and purchasing the items and resell them out by yard for all of my customers. If they need something certain color or something, I would be willing to do that. Yes, they are. So, and it looks like it stopped. So, I know that some places have it cheaper than others. Sorry, I'm trying to check something with my mom to make sure I don't miss it. So, I'm going to go ahead and check the bobbin. Literally, you have to take a special attachment out of it to get it in there. That's awesome. That's not a bad price, actually, Sheila. When I first started, I was able to get them off Wish for about $120, $125, but they were coming from, and I found out it was per bolt. I found out that they were coming from Florida, from the Overstocked company, and I noticed that they haven't had any lately. So if you have any other questions, normally down this bow, there's usually a bar right here, and that's my bar for my batting. So I know a lot of things can be different. So excuse me. I tried to a while back, but they didn't have any in stock. And I don't want to go less than 80-20 cotton batting. And I don't want to lose my warm and natural batting right now, is what I've been using, because that's what my husband purchased for me about a few months ago. Because he was like, I need to make sure you have batting because you do a lot of long arm. So but we do hope to find a way to be able to purchase batting. So like if there's like one of you, say instant, and I'm just going to use you, Sheila, for instantly, you wanted to purchase the batting so that you can have it on hand. You could come to me directly. Hi, Miss Ellen. Long time no see. I am long arming a quilt by Computerized because this was a perfect design for it. It is called Hibiscus Quilt. Hibiscus Flower. And she loved that. It was overstock.com. But when I first bought them, I didn't know where they were coming from because I thought they were coming from China. Well, they were coming from Florida, overstock.com at that time, and I was ordering through Wish. But there's things in my dreams that I'd like to make it possible. And I've told my husband what my dreams are to become. I know, but I want to make sure I can find some. And we're trying to work together. It's a husband and wife company, pretty much. We both do it together. He does the how to price stuff. He does all that. I do the work. I love doing this part. This is like my favorite thing to do. Because with allowing the computer to do its job gives me a little bit more freedom. But at the same time, it's just what we do. Yes, I wanted to try, Sheila, I wanted to try Quilter's Dream, but I noticed it was expensive and more out of my budget. And I have to be careful right now to make sure everything is in my budget, along with adding an embroidery service. Besides my 2 little single needle embroider, we want to add in a 16 needle embroidery machine where I will be doing some like half hats and stuff like that. So Kathleen, my JOANNS is about 45 minutes from here, from my own hometown. I utilize the coupon as much as I can. And I recently met with somebody through TikTok, and I'm gonna get to see what she does. She was looking for testers, and I signed up to be one, and she's still working on the pattern, and I come to find out that she's not far from me. And so she was a very sweet gal, and I hope to meet her one day and maybe do an interview if she's up for it. Miss Ellen, I hope you're doing okay. I am so sorry that you're dealing with pain. I have been that way too. That's why I've been kind of in and out of YouTube world, and that's why you guys haven't seen Tuesday through Thursday's vlog. You're not going to see today's because you got the Longarm live. But I hope things get better for you. I pray the surgery goes very well for you, and I hope you enjoy the cruise down in Mexico. Which areas are you going to, Miss Ellen? If you don't mind me asking, in Mexico? If I get some time this weekend, you guys may have an extra live come on in. Because I don't mind. My husband works every weekend this month. That will allow me to spend some time. The lives may be depending on if I'm up to doing YouTube or TikTok, but I also need to spend some more time with TikTok to spend some time with them so that they know that I'm still here, but I didn't disappear. I am so sorry, Miss Ellen. Okay. I know I can tell you this. I have been to Honduras, I've been to Belize, and I've been to Cozumel. So I pray that everything goes very well with you. I do apologize. I've had and I'll tell you this, Miss Ellen, I don't mind telling you. I've had to have a piece of bone to fix my disc in my spine from L5S1. Literally, there was no disc in there. I'm always there. I watch TikTok with my friends. I get on and talk with them. But I'm on there with the same name but no and word because of the fact that it's hard to get all the name unless I have it still. Just give me a second and I'll... But it depends on where everything goes. hope you guys are loving this content today. I know that there's been a lot of different things I haven't done in a while, so let's give a prayer warrior to Miss Ellen and her surgery goes well. And now, I am headed on to the second row. As you see, I'm moving back towards the other end of the quilt. I'm so sorry, Miss Ellen, that you have to deal with that. I had to have that fixed when I was, let's just say I was 27. And no young kid should have to have that issue. Hey, Patty. We are quilting my friend Erica's quilt. She left a while ago. She's gonna keep me busy for a while. We will be with you all the way through, and that's right, Kathleen. I don't know, Mona, excuse me. I don't know yet. So, have fun with the kids. Crystal, I'll see you next time. So I'm going to show you guys where we're at. So you're going to get a little wobbly. So this is the quilt. It has square triangles. And then I'll show you guys the design. Yeah, ignore the messes behind there. This is the design that I'm doing. It's called hibiscus flowers. Sorry for my wobbliness, guys. I'm not very good with holding camera. So we're going to take you back over. And this is why I say she's a big one. She's a 24 throat space. Forgive me because I moved my scissors. Hi, Colette. How are you? And we'll probably be doing the giveaway next week. To whoever wins the giveaway will get to choose the design that they want. On that quilt. Okay, Kathleen, you're fine. So, the giveaway was for the... Thank you, Patty, but I chose that design because I thought that was perfect with the prints that are in the quilt, as you see. Excuse me, guys. So... I think I'm going to head off and go see if the dinner is ready, because this little girl's still in college. Needs to get that done. Also, if you guys are in the market for a new cutting mat, please visit my friends at Big Mat Rotary Cutting. I am having a horrible day today. I do apologize. Big Rotary. I will in a second, Patty. Please visit these people. They are a mom and 2 kids, which is sisters, and they also grown up. But they started this company with PVC type of cutting mat that will not fray, will not, like if your cutting mat gets so dull, this one will not, because all you do is take a mat scraper and scrape it back in if you cut through the cutting mat. It does not warp when you iron on it or anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, the live, excuse me. I will see you guys next time. Be kind, be creative, be you, be unique, and enjoy your weekend. If I get more time with my husband at work, I will probably hop on and say hi to everybody. So enjoy. Have an amazing weekend.